Man, this is lifestyles of the poor and unfucking fortunate. But I tell you what, but bitch, we got views. ChadArmesTV, man, we are back, and this is another artist spotlight interview. If y'all have not subscribed to ChadArmesTV on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button. We have got a guy that I truly respect, that I did shows with back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Years ago.
A whole lot. A whole lot.
Shout out to the Rutledge.
Man,
Yeah,
Rutledge,
shout out to the Rutledge,
man.
shout out to
The Loft, shout out to any place that was in around 2008, 9. And
got Jose the Great in the building, man.
Most definitely, man. What's going on, man? You know what's going on.
No, for sure, dude. And I'm excited to be doing this because we've been in talks for a while, and I'm just glad that we're finally getting to make it happen. Shout out to Billy for you know,
the link up, the tap in,
you
know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, man.
For sure.
We're just going to get right into it, man, because I want people from ChadArmesTV to be able to hear your story, because I think you've always made really dope music. But what I respect about you, bro, is like your energy.
I appreciate
the energy that you put out, and your hustle, and the fact that you've went through a whole lot of bad situations, but you're turning that into a positive.
Most definitely.
You know
I appreciate that respect.
And I respect that from somebody that tries to be that way as well. So I just want the ChadArmesTV subscriber base to kind of find out about you. Okay?
For sure. Let's do it.
We'll talk about it, man. Where are you from originally?
Man, all right. See, like, I was born in Arkansas in a little town called Malvern. You know what I'm saying? That's like almost, it's like at the Arkansas-Texas split, like right going that way. Yeah. But I came up here when I was like 6 months, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my mom was from down there, my daddy from Detroit. So I kind of go back and forth to Detroit, but I spent most of my time here. 16, I went to Atlanta. Now 16, I spent exactly 9 months in Atlanta, 9 months to the day. Yeah. Atlanta kind of really made me who I was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? In that 9 months, like that 9 months showed me some shit. You know what I'm saying? Then came back here, and then like 2019, you know, a legal situation happened. I went on the run, and I went home to Arkansas. That was my first time ever going home.
Since you were 6 months.
Since I was 6. Yeah. That was my first time. I'm talking about like I only had met my mom like no, I don't want that. Yeah. That was like my first time. I just had met my mom. So it's like I'm really from Arkansas, but I'm Tennessee bred, you know what I'm saying? This is what I know, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't learn it all from Arkansas until I was 6. I didn't learn I was really from Arkansas until I was in Georgia.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
So let's talk about childhood. So like growing up in Nashville, what was growing up in Nashville like as a kid?
Man, to me, growing up in Nashville, I had probably kind of like a different experience than a lot of other people, you know, because like a lot of other people only grew up around people that's like them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up around people that's like me. I grew up around Laotian people. I grew up around like just about every culture. So like for Nashville, to me, it was like, it wasn't like on the outside, it was cool. You know, I could go anywhere. You know, I claim the East Side. Well, I don't really claim it. I push the whole state now. You know what I'm saying? Tennessee. But it's like, I spent a lot of time on the East Side, but it was just like, it was just, I don't know, Nashville, it was just cool to me, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of places that growing up that I used to hang out at, I probably wouldn't go today, you know what I'm saying? But it was like then, it was like, I never felt like I'm just tied to this one place. So it was just like, I always felt like it was a place that was full of love. Yeah. Because like, and when I came up, that's what it was, you know? So it's like, I don't really have a definition like how the statistics that go on about Nashville and stuff is this and this hate, which I've endured that, but for the most part, like I get love, like it's always been like that. So it's like it's always been cool because any store I go in, no matter where I'm at in Nashville, somebody, what up, Jose? What up? You feel me? So it's just like been a lot of love for me, you know.
That's dope, man. So like when you was growing up, did you play sports or anything, or was it mainly like?
I did play sports though. Like it's crazy. Like I done played just about every sport. I done played football, basketball, swim team, did cross country, baseball, soccer. Just like
did a little bit of everything.
yeah, a little bit of everything. But I just would, truth be told, like for the school, when I got to age of the school, I would just like any sports team that I could get on that would help me get out of class early.
Yeah.
I went out for the team.
That's what
You feel me? So but it's crazy because I played football from I started at Pee Wee, got hurt, and I was scared to play football until like 8th grade.
Yeah.
Like 8th grade, I started playing football again, and I did that all the way up until like my 9th or 10th, well, to like 10th grade. Okay. I got hurt 10th grade, and I was like, nah, this shit ain't it. But basketball, I played that down there all the way through, up until like 10th grade. I quit all sports at the same time. Well, I take it back. I quit basketball when I got sent to Georgia.
Gotcha.
Like that's when.
So we'll talk about music now. So when you was growing up, do you remember like your first like music that got you into? No, you're good.
Yeah, like, tell you the truth, like, because me and my father have a strange relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy because that's who came and got me from Georgia or whatnot. I mean, from Arkansas, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So it was like he did music, and I don't know. I feel like that was a way of getting closer to him, so I was like, I want to do music. Yeah. So it was like, I started doing music young, like, through all that time I was just talking about, I was doing music. Like, I had my first CD in 6th grade, not 5th grade. 5th, 6th grade, something like that. I done did music my whole life, you know what I'm saying? But like then, it was like he wrote it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was like.
Is he a rapper?
Yeah, he was a rapper, so he wrote it. Yeah. But I was like, yeah, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because like how he wrote it then is kind of like how I'm rapping now. But it was like with no cussing and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, nah, I ain't feeling that. It was like, I had let him hear one of my raps one day, and it was like, once he heard that rap, I guess he felt like he knew where I was going to go with it, bro. Like, I came home, like, the next day, bro, all the studio was gone, like, everything was gone, and, like, we really never talked about music a day since then.
Oh,
like,
wow.
like, not, like, doing it together, like, I don't let him hear some of my music, but it was like, nope, like, I guess he felt like that was a way that it was going to keep me away from doing that. But bro, if I'm going to do this, bro, I'm going to do it my way.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I knew this at like 7, 8 years old. You feel me? So, like,
when at what time? So you started doing music early. What time did you? At what age was it that you started to kind of see maybe the street side of stuff at growing up? Was that something that started early too?
At the same time, it's crazy because it's like. I kind of told my daddy, like, that's how I really got him to write my song. You feel me? Like, all right, boom, this how we gonna do it. I want you to write me a song, daddy. Nah, you need to do this. All right, well, boom. You don't want to write my song, I'm finna go join this gang. Yeah. Like, flat out. Like, this is what I'm finna go do. And I'm finna go spend all my time doing that. So, like, it's up to you. And you feel me? I got in trouble, woo. But shit, he didn't think I was serious though until I came home. I wrote him a letter and like, yeah, I really joined the gang. You feel me? So like when he realized I joined the gang, he was like, okay, well we're gonna try to do some music, but like it was kind of like too late. You hear me? I ain't gonna even say it was too late because I always been able to balance it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can be in the gang and still do music and be a son. Like I don't know. I just feel like I'm a jack out of tricks. So I could still balance it, but it didn't work out like that.
Right. So you was basically you had one foot in music and one foot.
Yeah, basically.
Even as a teenager.
Most definitely.
So, as far as going to Atlanta, was that something? Did you move there, or did something?
Nah, see, like my whole childhood, like my dad and my stepmom, like as a punishment, they wanted to make me like a ward of the state. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, we'll get rid of you, this and that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like when it finally got to the point, like. Which, don't take it as I'm just bashing them, because it is, I just want to put that out there for the, you know what I'm saying, because I don't want them to be like, oh, they're awful people. Like, you can judge them how you want to, but they have done good things to me, you know, for me and stuff like that. So I ain't going to just speak ill on nobody without letting it be known that it's good, you know what I'm saying. But it was like, you feel me, like that was, when it got to the point where it was like, man, I ain't taking this no more. Y'all not gonna keep threatening me like this. Y'all gonna do whatever y'all gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was like, it got to a point where my stepmama had told him like, well, we gonna make him a ward of the state. At this time, I'm 16, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make him a ward of the state. So I called one of my female cousins who had just came and visit down here that lived in Georgia. Mm-hmm. Like, man, she talking about she gonna make me a ward of the state, send me to foster care. I'm like, bro, if it's gonna be like that, it's finna go down right here, right now. Like, ain't nobody going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really hurt. I'm a hurt child. You feel? I don't know my mama, so I ain't never got no motherly love. My daddy ain't messing with me. Like, I'm angry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really ready to click out in here. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, cuz, just leave the house right now and I'm finna call him and you just gonna come live with me. And so I left the house. We got separated. I left the house and they sent me on down there, you know, October 7th, 2006, October 7th.
And you went down the line. Was you like in a...
No, I went to live with my cousin Keisha, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because Keisha, that's my dog. Like, that's what I'm saying, because, like, when I got there, it was like, Keisha, she tried her best. I ain't gonna lie. She tried, but I'm 16, she 19. She a baby. You feel me? She a baby. She don't, you know what I'm saying? But she tried her best. Like, I'm talking about she tried grounding me. She tried her best. But, like, cuz, nah.
You're looking at
you feel me? Like, but she was my friend and cousin too. Yeah. So it was like she gave me so much leeway when she tried to crack down. Like, nah, you done made me the man of the house. Like, nah, that ain't finna fly. And it was just like we ended up in a situation. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have had the game. Like, when it was time to man up, look, cuz I know you cool. Like, I went down there just a gangbanger. I came back a hustler. Yeah. In Atlanta, you gonna have to pick up they fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go into a situation with people like hustling with their mamas and granddaddies, and like it's the culture down there. So it was like my cousin Keisha, she molded me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who I stayed with for the beginning. Then we lost our spot. You know what I'm saying? She's still young, so she learning about her responsibilities too. Once I ended up homeless, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the stretch that like showed me like, man, don't nobody give no fuck about you. Like, and the day it was her big brother Jamal. Like, that's my cousin. We don't really be on, I ain't gonna say we on bad terms, we ain't on good terms, you know what I'm saying? But I love him too, cause like he picked me up one day and like he just like, damn, cuz what did you on? I done lost so much weight. He was like, what you on that shit? I'm like, nah, man, it just be hard out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nobody down here, woo. I just told him, he was like, when he looked me in my eyes, he was like, cuz I love you. And I'm gonna tell you this, bro, you better off in jail. Because at least you'll get 3 meals a day. You looking bad out here, you feel me? And knowing that, like, nigga pulled up, like, into some apartments and dropped me off, like, knowing I ain't got nowhere to go. And he went home, but, like, it showed me, like, bro, that ain't his job, even though, like, if I was in his position, I would have took my little cousin with me, you feel me? But it showed me, like, shit, if my daddy don't give a fuck about me, my mama don't give a fuck about me, my cousins don't give a fuck about me, which I ain't saying Keisha didn't give a fuck about me, but she wasn't able, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody gonna give no fuck about me, you feel me? So it's like, it just showed, like, I understand that now, you feel me? But at this time, like, growing up, it was just like, all in all, you gotta go do something, like, and just like, that was my concept for a long time, which kept me going in and out of jail. Like, shit, bro, I'm better off in jail from what I'm going through, like, so that kind of how it was there.
So that's what you were saying when you talked about in Atlanta, it changed.
Yeah, like
just being homeless. Did you get arrested and go to jail when you was down there, or was that when you?
Like, I didn't really get into no trouble. Like, that's the whole crazy thing about it. I ain't getting into no trouble as no juvenile. Okay. Like, for how my parents tried to make it seem, you would think like I got the police knocking at the door and all that time. Like, I didn't get in trouble as a juvenile. Like, like I didn't really make bad grades. I ain't gonna say I didn't get into mischief because I'm a kid. I was a kid. I did kidly things, you know. You feel me? But like, I wasn't no bad kid. Like, I ran with a bad crowd, but I never ran with a dumb crowd. So we might have did bad things, but you can't tell that we did it because on paperwork it don't say that. You feel me? I got homeboys that might have went to jail for driving without a license. It don't say he killed 3 Rottweilers today. You feel me? But I'm just saying, you feel me? Like I really wasn't no troublemaker. You know what I'm saying? I didn't start getting in trouble until I realized, like, bro, I can't get no job, and I got to start selling drugs. Like if you look at my record, when I got heavy into hustling, that's when, like, cause I don't really got no other charges. Except all my charges pertain around that lifestyle. I would say, you know what I'm saying? All my charges do. So like, now don't get it wrong. Like around late teenage years, those were my heaviest years. I would say into hustling though. You know what I'm saying? But like, just into the life. Like wow, those was my heaviest years. So I would feel like the police waited. Cause as soon as I turned 18, they came. They came. But it's crazy because the same ones that came when I was 18, as soon as I turned 18, they arrested me once before, like for a juvenile warrant that I had for some warrants and shit. You feel? I mean, I had a warrant. I had a warrant for 3 lighters and a pack of tequila Swisher Sweets. I never forget it. You feel me? Like I swear to God, like when they told me I had a warrant, bro, I was lost. They was like, "Yeah, you don't remember you got pulled over? You were 17 and you had you to go to court." I was like, I didn't even know about going to court. Like, this is the only time. Yeah, because I wasn't 18, bro, and they took me to, and he took me to juvenile, and he kept trying to get me to snitch about some other stuff, but I'm like, nah, I never. Mark Anderson, you feel me? Like, and he was like, look, and he took me. He was like, he tried to give me his card when he took me in the booking for juvenile, and I said I ain't gonna do nothing but use it for toilet paper. He said I'll be to see you in a couple months, and he left. And then a couple months later, he was at my door like I told you I'll be to see you. And it was like it was just so crazy. So I feel like I was supposed to do some juvenile jail time. So like, don't take it like any kid watching this. You know what I'm saying? When you think, I thought as a kid, like, man, I was too cold. They didn't catch me. You know what I'm saying? No. They caught me. They caught me, but they waited until they could catch me. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So you don't get away. You know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But man, here's my thing with all that, bro. You said your mom was never around?
No, not until like when I had turned 29 and she came down here. Like that's when I first seen her. Like I was in jail. And my sister found me on Facebook. She had my phone and she hit my wife up, so I called my wife. She was like, man, I think your sister found me. So I'm like, man, ask her this, ask her that. So she like, yeah, if she say something about this person, because I had an auntie the whole time, like my auntie Jackie, you feel me? Shout out Auntie Jackie. She was in the military. And on my 10th birthday, right before my 10th birthday, she got shipped to Germany, deployed. Yeah. So she came, she got me, and she had all my brothers and sisters from my mama. Mm-hmm. So like I always remembered their names. So when she said she thanked my sister family, I'm like, I never knew their real names, except my brothers. I never knew my sister's real names, but I knew their nicknames. Say, and then when they sent the picture, I remembered the picture. You feel me? Like I remember the picture when she sent the picture, and I'm like, dog, you feel me? And it was like I just busted out and crying. So it was like when I finally got out of jail, I was talking to my sister. And on my birthday, my mama came down here to see me. But it's so crazy because my granddaddy lived in Clarksville this whole time. Like this whole time he lived in Clarksville. Do you know how many times I've been in Clarksville? Yeah. Like, bro, like you right there. So it's like. It'd be crazy. That's why, and like, it's weird and it's kind of off subject, but just that little story in my life, like, it makes me try to treat everybody nice. Yeah. Because, like, this old man could be my granddaddy. Mm-hmm. That could be my sister. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this person might not have seen their child for this many years. You don't know what they going through. Like, it made me try to look at life a little different, I guess, you know.
How many siblings do you have? Did you find that you have?
From my mama, I got an older sister, you know, Tay Tay. I got a little sister, Ray Ray. Then the little baby is CJ, you know.
Okay.
But like, me and Ray Ray and CJ got the same daddy. I got my own daddy, and Tay Tay got her own daddy.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you keep in contact with them? Not really.
Tay Tay.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I talk to, I keep up with all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like my little brother right now, he locked up doing 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Ray Ray, she all right. She still being her. She doing her. Tay Tay doing better. She in a little situation, you know, she doing good. She getting building with her kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like I keep up with all of them. My mama, I call her, you know, I call my mama, like I think about her all the time, but it was a certain situation where she like kind of told somebody to kill me, you feel me? Like, so it was like, it's like that situation. So it's like that situation, it's like, you feel me? Like, so like it kind of, like, dang, you feel me? Like, dang, you feel me? So I talk to her when I want to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love her to death. You know, that's my mama who, you know, I done wanted to meet you my whole life. Like, and the man upstairs say you always supposed to honor thy mother and thy father, no matter what they do. Like, I'm really not supposed to get mad at you for something you do to me because you my mother, you my father. Which is like, some people might hear my music and I talk about, I owe my daddy a lot of my music. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I feel like even though what I endured with him, it wasn't all the way straight up and down, you feel me? But it could have, like, that man could have killed me, you feel me? He could have put me in that system, you feel me? Like, he could have did what I stood up against. He could have went through with it. So it was like, and the good that he had done, it's like, bro, I would never know I'm so dope I ain't got to sell it if he didn't tell me that. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, the things that he was trying to do, got done. I don't understand his methods, but like the outcome, like he probably like, well, shit, it happened. Like, you feel me? So it's like, but if he did, like, I don't know. It's like,
I see what you mean though.
You feel me? Like, it's weird.
The way he went about it.
You feel me? Like, bro, that's crazy. Like, you could have did this a million other ways, but like, you feel me? But like, it's weird. But like, I keep up with all of them though. Like, like. I think anybody would, you know what I'm saying? Even if I don't keep up, like like my niece, especially my niece Colton, she gonna make sure, like her and Jaqueline, them two, they gonna keep on, they gonna always call me, they gonna tell me about what they doing in school. So it's like they probably don't even know it because they so young, but they like the glue right there because I'ma always want to know what's going on with them. So I'm always call them, and one of them gonna be around my mama. So when I talk to them, my mama can kind of keep dibs on me. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. If she ain't drunk, I don't want to talk to her. If she's sober, I don't want to talk to her.
Really?
Like, she gotta like get drunk, mama. Like like nah, like, because it's like the only way I can look past what you did is build good memories. And the only way to build good memories is laughter and smiles. You feel me? Okay. So like when she lit, like she fun. So like I'm just gonna laugh and it's gonna be silly, you know, because we can't change yesterday, but we can worry about tomorrow. You feel me? So.
Yeah. So okay. So speaking on like once you got to be an adult and you said that's when the trouble kind of started? Yeah,
most definitely.
How long were you locked up for?
Like, tell you the truth, like I probably, like the longest I done probably did was like a year. Okay. But like, you got to add that up, like, I do a year, get out, like, I done got put on probation and violated like the same day. So like, I might get out a year, do like a year, 9 months or something like that, get out, end up back in jail 2 weeks later, don't come home for about 7 more months, come back. So like, it was like I really wasn't doing it was opposite. If you ask me how much time did you do, like, I'd be like, well, I did 2 weeks on the street. You feel me? Like, I was doing my time on the street, you feel me, and going back home because I was so cycled to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just getting locked up for the weirdest reasons, like the weirdest situations and stuff like that. So it was like, but I put it like this, from 18 until till now, I probably got like 7 months where I wasn't, and I'm 32 now. I got like 7 months where I wasn't in jail, on the run, or on probation.
Since you were 18.
Since I was 18. You know what I'm saying? This is the longest. But I'm on 11 years probation. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but this is the longest time I've ever been out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got 5 more years to go. Like, but it ain't that. It ain't.
Is your probation strict or is it pretty?
I'm on community corrections. I'm on. But it's like that's the if you're not familiar with here, that's the strictest probation we got, other than federal. You know what I'm saying? But once I got into like year 5, I'm kind of like it kind of got lax. You know, if I went from like my first 4 years though, my first 3.5, 4 years, I was going to see him every single week, at least once or twice a week. You know what I'm saying? But now. Like, I be chilling, you know what I'm saying, paying my fees. I got my own little business, my own big business, clothing, legal trapping, check stubs, you know. So it's like I ain't gonna say don't be on me, but it's like, you feel me, like, and then they know, like, I ain't gonna lie. Once I went legal, they went light. I swear to God, when I was still in the streets and just pushing, only thing I'm pushing is Main Street Cripple, this and that and the third, like, they was hard on me, bro. Like, and don't get it twisted. Through most of that time, for the last 2 years in, before I did my conversion to Jose the Great, I was already mentoring kids. I was already giving back to the community. I was already doing positivity, but it was just like I had to change my foundation. You know what I'm saying?
So, before we get into the clothing line and you switching over to like the vibes you're on now, do you want to speak about some of the loss that you went through? Is that something you want to talk about? Oh,
yeah, that's cool. Okay. What are you talking about? Is that like losses?
Yeah, like losses. You went through some
like
pretty bad ones, man.
Like when I lost my daughter, man, like, rest in peace, Lily, you feel me? My wife, she got on her shirt right there, you know, that's a logo, you know. I got like one time for the little young Nate, man, you know what I'm saying? Jamie, hold your head. That was my little young dog, you know. One time for Straight Flexing, that's my brother. He just died. Like, it's crazy because it's like after I lost my daughter, like, and at the time when I did lose my daughter, I worked in the cemeteries. So it was like I was around it so much, but that was like the icing on the cake. I'm numb to death now. Like, she was a month and a week. You know what I'm saying? It was like she had special conditions, you know what I'm saying? But truth be told, like, and I ain't gonna even say the hospital, but truth be told, I feel like it was negligence, because it was like we already knew about her complications and everything. Mm-hmm. And she went, like, her levels, like, she went from where it was touch and go to like she had a date to come home. You feel me? And then it was like, we went there and she was straight and we left and we came back the next day. She was just horribly sick. Like, you feel me? Just horribly sick. And she got horribly, like, she had an infection, like she threw up and, you feel me? You know, she ended up getting an infection and it was like she just never bounced back from it. You know what I'm saying? But it was like,
I'm so sorry to y'all for that, man. That's horrible. I'm sorry.
But like,
I'm sorry about that.
I mean, it's cool because it's like I tell people, bro, don't be sorry, like, because like me and my wife, and my son, you know, I still got a son, Junior. Yeah, I do. My wife don't. That's her only child. You okay, baby? Yeah. Okay. Like, we got our own little guardian angel, you know, she looking over us, and, you know, like, I tell people don't be sorry because, like, it wouldn't be fair for us to want her hearing the pain that she would endure, you know. Everybody gonna live a purpose, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people might not understand this, you know what I'm saying? But, like, hopefully one day you do. But, like, once you live your purpose, you going home too, you know what I'm saying? And, like, once I started understanding that, because like I said, bro, like, I used to be a grave digger and stuff. Like, I'd have been to 25 funerals in 1 week. Yeah. Like, literally working them. Like, so it was like, I don't know, just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But it was like, but my daughter on top of doing that, and it's like, it's weird because, like, I'm the one who put my daughter in her hole. And I buried the baby next to my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I made sure she was, it's like, losses, it hurts, but it's like when you get more, when you realize, bro, like, just love people while they're here. I ain't gonna say the losses don't hurt so bad, but it helps a lot of unanswered questions. Like, why? Like, man, like, we're gonna focus on what we do because every day is short. Like, but that particular loss of my daughter, when I lost my daughter, like that's what made me, that's what shaped my mind. That was, I ain't gonna never say that's what I needed, but that's something that gave me the realization, because like I said all the time, like, man, I wish my daughter was here, you know what I'm saying?
Course,
like man, just,
never,
you know,
losing, I can't imagine that.
Like, but it was like, I would have never had this mindset. I would have never, it's a lot of things, you know, that, because I know she looking down and she giving me her, you know, she putting this little sauce on whatever I got going on. So I just know I got to make her proud. And then, you know, my son, you know, I just got to let him know, you know, about his sister, because he was happy about her being a big brother, you know what I'm saying? But he just he like wearing her shirts. Like, he got more of his sister merchandise than I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes he be coming out and I be like, man, how you get that? You know what I'm saying? Like, where you get that? You know, but like, you know, long as, you know, everybody, her main people, we remember her and we keep her legacy going on. Because to us, she's still right here. Like, she's still right here, right beside us. So it was like, but. Is
that happening? Is that what made you want to change?
Yeah. That's when I, like, after she died, like, all that music that, like, because I actually shot, if you go look on my Jose from Cashville, if you look on that playlist, JOSC from Cashville, I got a playlist with all my songs on there.
We'll put the link in the description.
If you go on there and look at the Run It Up video, that was actually the day after my daughter's funeral. The same day of her funeral, you know what I'm saying? Like, I left from the funeral and did that. Like, all that music I did in that stretch, like, all the music had already been, like, I recorded it, like, right through that stretch. But, like, after that, like, that's when I was like, man, I can't keep promoting this. Like, dog, this what people, parents be feeling? Like, and you gotta think, I got a month and a week. So just imagine you got 23 years in with this baby up. Like, nah, dog, like, I can't be a part of that, nah, cause I don't, like, and I know people finna get mad at me for saying this, but like, truth be told, like, I don't think people should blame as much on music when it be coming to violence, because you get killed in anything, but the music does play a big part, especially, and I ain't gonna even say every rapper that's saying it play a big part. It's the rappers that we know mean it. You feel me? Because I know back then, like, oh man, I'm gonna put on this little, I ain't gonna even say his name, but I'm gonna put on this, you hear me? Right now, you feel I'm gonna go swear because I know, like, he doing that too. So that's when I knew, like, nah, I don't wish this feeling on nobody. You feel me? Like, nobody, parent, and just think, at the age I met my friends, we in the middle. We got kids and parents. So like when I was just at my dog visitation, bro, when his son walked in and broke down, like, he was like, what you supposed to tell him? How can I leave from that and go get in the car and put on something that go tell me to go kill, go do it to somebody else? You feel me? Which I ain't gonna lie, I still listen to some of the stuff too. You feel me? Like, it happened, but like, truth be told, I don't even really try to play it too much. Like, I woke up this morning playing full force. You feel me? Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm tired of that. Like,
I can understand that, man.
But that was the, like, cause it's like a feeling you can't even describe. Like, and especially knowing anybody who active or been active, like, if you know, you know. But like, it's just sit back and think about that. I want anybody who watching this that's in that lifestyle to sit back and think about that. Like, dang, this how they mama feel. This how they daddy feel. Like, nah, that shit not cool. It ain't. It ain't.
What year was this when you started to change everything, to like change as far as like the message and all that?
2020.
Okay, so was it
2020. I got it somewhere. 2021. I take it back.
Yeah.
2021. And it's crazy. I know somebody be like, how you gonna forget? But yeah, like, because like, it's crazy because like when I changed, like the clothing line and all of it came together. You know what I'm saying? Like the clothing line really ain't nothing but my lyrics. You know, so dope I ain't gotta sell it, that's some jobs over jails, you know. My 9 to 5 kept me alive, that's some jobs over jails. Like 90% of my, like the devil worked 24/7, my God works 25 days, or it just came from the lifestyle and like, but I let the clothes proceed the music. Like I dropped the clothes first, like the music been recorded. Like I'm still like 3 albums ahead worth of music. But I let the clothes, I don't know, it was just like, everybody's trying to be a rapper or being a rapper, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, I wanted to do something else other than just rap about it, you know? Because I ain't gonna lie, I had a conversation with Heat Boy Kilo one day, and he had told me, and I had already been thinking it, and he was like, man, you doing everything right, you know what I'm saying? But it's like the image, you feel me? Like over here you mentoring the kids, but over here, only thing you hollering about is Crip and this and that and the third, which don't get it twisted, I'm still pushing the set, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a member, not a banger, it's a difference, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what you're doing, I don't care about that. When I signed up for this, it was for life with me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I ain't out there, I ain't putting myself in a position where I'm finna get nobody that's unaffiliated in danger, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna catch me in the hood hanging out with the homeboys all day, you know what I'm saying? And the homeboys that's with me, that they supposed to be with me, and the ones that ain't, you feel me? They still love, but cause everybody can't go. You feel me? Like, it just be like that. So it's like, it be weird, man.
So talk, because we're coming up to now towards the latter part where you've got the clothing line, you're doing the music that you're doing now. You want to speak more about the clothing line?
Yeah, man, the clothing line. Like the reason I like doing the clothes, you know what I'm saying? This is just one of my logos, you know what I'm saying? The League of TrapN Champions. It's just, you know, because like you would be amazed how many people like read your shirt. You'll be amazed. Like, just think about it, like one day when you go to the grocery store, how much you read somebody's shirt. So it's like, I want it the same way that we hear this negativity everywhere. Yeah. The news, the radio, you feel me? The internet. Like, if I can put this in these kids' face everywhere, they go on YouTube, I got videos. They go to, like my shirts done made it all the way to the White House. Shout out Pam Smith, you know, Pamela A. Smith, the chief of park security over the whole United States got my shirt.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, if they can see I'm so dope I ain't gotta sell it everywhere. My 9 to 5 kept me alive. And then it be the people that be wearing it. Shout out Big Fridge, you know what I'm saying? The people that be wearing Sean Gotti, you know what I'm saying? Like, these two brothers reached out to me when I first dropped. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, when they bought their shirts, I didn't even really know how to do it yet. Like, I was still learning, but they came and supported me and like, boom, boom, boom. I love what you're pushing, you know what I'm saying? So it's people that's leaders and so if I can just put it everywhere, like, you don't understand like the lives you can change just because somebody could be like, man, I'm ready to just go end it all. I'm ready to go all out. Like, true story. Like, one time, bro, I almost went backwards. I almost relapsed into the streets. You feel me? Yeah. I called my dog up like, bro, my job was tripping. You feel me? I'm finna get behind. Like, bro, I'm ready. Fuck it. You feel me? He was like, man, you know, I got you whatever you need. I go over there. He throw me something. I'm like, fuck it. I'm back. You feel me? Boom. I pull off. I look down in my shorts, and my shorts say, so dope, I ain't gotta sell it. I pulled over like, cuz I can't even take it. Like, it just let me know right then, like, bro, you feel me? Like, bro, you ain't gotta do this, you feel me? Like, so it's just like you don't know who you can help. I know if it can help me, it can help something. Like, I'm on 11 years papers, bro. Yeah. You feel me? Community corrections for dope. If I get caught with dope, they stack that and it go to 22. I'm only 32. I ain't got no business riding with nothing. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. That saved my life right then, like for real. Like, and it can save somebody else's too. Yeah. But shout out my homie for looking out though. You feel me? Cause like shit, that's my dog. Like true story. And I'll never say his name, but I know if he watches video, he gonna die laughing because he gonna remember.
That's great, dude.
Cause you remember it too. Like for real
so
though.
To you though, for the and the universe had you. I mean that was
like
blind.
Yeah, like for real, like
I believe that.
Like I do, and that's because I could have wore any shorts.
Yeah.
You feel? It wasn't like because I had it on the shirt too.
Yeah.
But I looked straight past and like I looked down. I think I had dropped like my lighter or something, trying to light a cigarette, and I was like. And it's so crazy because like when I called him, he didn't answer right away. So like, bro, I sat there for like an hour, bro. Like, if he leave, he gotta drive past me. You feel me? Like I wasn't going nowhere. Like you, I'm glad he was cool about it though, cause you know in the streets it ain't no rules, bro. Like, no, bro, you could have did something. Like he knew, like he know what I'm trying to do, bro. You feel me? Like, and even before he was like, bro, you sure? You know what I'm saying? And that's a real friend. You feel me? Like, don't get it twisted. Just because I done made it up in my mind that I'm legal trapping, my homeboys ain't. Yeah. That's who I'm doing it for. I'm trying to show them because you don't understand. Like, every time I show them, like, cuz, you look at this opportunity I got, bro. I'm at this festival with it. Whoop, whoop. They might be trying to go somewhere, and I'm like, cuz, I'm in there. You can come in with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I got this going on. Just don't be on none of that. Like, well, cuz, show me how to do this. Or show me how to, you feel me? Where can I get, like, bro, I'm trying to save my homeboys. You feel me? Because I lost a daughter, but that's 2 kids. Most of my homeboys got 5 kids, 9 kids. Like I'm trying to show them something different. And you know what I'm saying? Like, just show, it's like I got lives to save. I done wrecked a lot of homes, you know what I'm saying? Did a lot of dirt. So I'm putting in my work before my time up. You know what I'm saying? I got to teach somebody. I don't care if I say one person I did. You know what I'm saying? No, sure. Like, so that's just what I be on, man.
That's dope, man. Well, I hope that I know that your story is going to be something that people that are regular subscribers tune into, and I think you're going to gain some support from it.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. That's what
the energy you put out is good energy, bro, and that's what people need more of, man. Man,
most definitely, man. Because
do you have a side, or do you just do everything hand in hand with that?
I really been doing it hand in hand. I got my homeboy Rogue. He working on me inside and everything. That's my guy. Shout out Rogue. Hey man, shout out Lyric and Rogue, man. Me and Lyric got a song that's finna come. He ain't even heard it yet. I just told him about it yesterday. Like, bro, I'm working on this song. You feel me? Yeah. So be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, shout out both of them guys, you know, and JD too, because them three right there. Like, I'm talking about, like, me and Lyric, we've been knowing each other for some time. Yeah. But, like, I met Rogue and JD the same night. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the first one. Yeah. At the first, like, it was like, I met Rogue and JD that night at the first showcase. Mm-hmm. I was in Rogue's studio like the next weekend, or like within 2 weeks I was there. And after that, like he'd tell you like, I don't really go I might go somewhere else for a feature, but like that's the only place I go. And I live in Nashville. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. Like, and every time I go up there, I hit up JD. Yeah. Man, I'm finna be up there. He pulls up. Like, it's just like I'm the type of guy like. I love I gotta have chemistry. Oh, for sure. Don't get it twisted. If I record in Nashville, I'm going to the Heat Factory. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. With my people Kilo. Yeah. But it's just like, he got the club right there. So like, I'm really kind of like, you wouldn't get it because of my energy, but I'm really like a secret person. I only want to be seen when I need to be seen, because I'm gonna be live when you see me. But like when I'm working, when I'm doing business, I try to move kind of. So I love the country. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. I'm country gutter. You know what I'm saying? For sure, man.
So what's next, man?
Man, like I said, me and Lyric got that song, so that within a month that song could be out. Me and Lyric got this song we working on. I'm probably I know I'm definitely finna shoot the. I just dropped the As I Should video and the I Can't Tell video. Mm-hmm. I'm about to shoot the video for Jobs Over Jails, but I'm just trying to get the jail because I kind of want a jail scene in there. Yeah, so like once I drop that, because it's just like I'm really trying to do it different because I got a lot of material, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm just trying to drop it. I'm just trying to I'm looking at the industry and everything that I see and trying to do the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be like that. And everybody got personal lives going on, and it's crazy because everybody on the team kind of got like situations going on and stuff like that. But like I got a lot of visuals finna drop, and that's what I'm really on right now because I got the music and the music done. And I was gonna drop the project So Dope I ain't gotta sell it, but I don't know if I'm gonna drop it as a project or not. Yeah. Like I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I got so much. I don't know. I know that they'd be getting like 2 visuals a month though.
That's good. That's what you gotta do now.
Most definitely. And
like I said, we'll put your IG and your YouTube channel down there too.
Most definitely.
If y'all want to hit him up about getting some merch until the website comes up, you can hit you directly.
Yeah, hit me directly. Most definitely, you can hit me directly. I be right there on Bell Road, right by the AMC. Like I'm just like the regular people. I mean, not just like the regular people. I'm just like regular people. You know. Like I post up out there, like I say in my song, started off with 12 shirts. Like I'm out there, like I'm out there. I used to be out there in the morning, so if it's the weekend, I'm out there in the morning if it ain't raining. But if it's during the week, I'll be out there. I get out there like 4, about 4:30. You know what I'm saying? So just hit me up before you come. Though, let's see if I'm out there. I can pull up on you, whatever. We can make it make sense. And all the people that do merch, like again, if y'all don't got no like vendor or nothing like that, where y'all get y'all blanks from, you hit me up. I'll shoot you to the people. I ain't gonna even charge you like that. Like my people, my people be getting mad at me for not charging people for some of the things that I was charged for.
So do you print those, or do you have?
No, I make everything. Everything you see me on, I make myself.
I didn't know that.
Everything. I make. Right now, I got only thing that ain't legal trapping is my shoes and socks, drawers and everything. I make everything.
You print those yourself?
Yes, sir. All that. Yeah. All that. I make them myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I can show you how to make it. I done show people like. I just want to see people do something that they ain't got to look over their shoulder for, man. Like, I just want you to be able to go to sleep with your kids on Monday and they wake up to their daddy on Friday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, every time you leave the house, bro, I don't want your kids to be having to think, like, is daddy coming back today? No. Or is mama coming back today? Because some of these girls got a gangster now, too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you feel me? Like, I just, But yeah, definitely, you can hit me up.
Yeah, we'll put all the info will be in the description, and we'll put it in the comment section too. Most definitely. Man, I appreciate you, Jose, for us doing this, bro.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Long time coming, man, for sure, man.
Yeah, and, y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to subscribe to Jose and follow him on Instagram. Get some merch from him.
And, definitely.
Just keep pushing, dog.
Man, for sure, man. Legal trapping, man. Y'all go run them videos, views up as I should. Can't tell on this legal money. Positive music, man. Yeah, man. From a good old country boy. Good old country boy.
Yeah, shit's fire, dude.
And you want to know the cool thing about my music that I like? You won't get mad at your kids for rapping it because it's already edited.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, if you go look on my playlist and go to the first video now, you don't want them rapping that. But that's just to show that you can go from this and go from that. Mm-hmm. So from me to you, stay legal. We're going to keep some shit to say. Some legal shit to say. Hosey.